question is, Beastmaster, is it going to be an aura build in this game, or do we get to see the fun drums? The biggest problem I see for Blacklist is just the damage output. Like, it's Raven on the TA, and it's the techies, and that's about it. Oh, we got a couple of lanes. The question again, which lane to watch? Top seems to be the answer because it's going to be first blood secured. Quick trade comes out for Fly.
I like the fact that it should just make core players ask for it less. Maybe they still do, as ABED is coming by. It's very close to level 6.
He did get hit by a side blade randomly there. Does drag back in Raven, and they will get the kill secured. It gets his level 6 with it. I've seen plenty of Saber-like carries, literally playing carry back a while ago on the Beastmaster. Carl gonna get jumped in again. Lion just comes up saying hi, Earth Spike stun, kill. It does so much damage. They're going to go in for the techies. Tim's being chased, but there's a Brute TP. Stun in response. Actually, he's not going to connect the stun, but with KP here, you do definitely need to be a little bit more scared, and scared they are. They TP out. A lot of the time when a Brewmaster builds like the Auras, the Crimson Guard, the Pipe, and whatnot, they only use Primal Split as like a get out of jail card. They throw everything on the Brewmaster because he does have that Drunken Brawler and he can swap to more defensive tool, and then only uses his ulti to try and stay alive. At the very end, nice stun onto Saberlight. The roar came out. Raven's in trouble. Crit's trying to finish him off because he knows he's going to die otherwise, but they're going to get the control in. The Brew Split holds him down, and they find a double kill, going a little bit too deep underneath the tier 2 tower. He gets that extra armor. Refraction's always a nice tool. Carl's on the run, chased by ABED. One more Fire Remnant left, gets on the high ground, very low, doesn't even have the mana to TP, but he is swift as can be. Obviously there are some annoying roots and whatnot that you want to get rid of. Possibly the disarm as well from the techies, in case you get to that stage. They're looking for the Lion kill to Grapify, dodges the Meld Strike, but Crit, can they finally take him down? There's still the heal attempt from Fly, but Fly's now going to get rooted up in the process. Needs to be careful. In comes the Brew Split, hunting for more. He definitely wants Saberlight. He'll kill off Fly as well, but Saberlight dodges and weaves his way through, so they only find the 2 supports, but Raven gets a double. Yeah, he does need to be a tad careful. They find the Rubik lurking about, way too far away from the rest of his team. I mean, when Raven gets his Blink Dagger, it feels like that's really when they want to take constant fights. Oh, chip up top. Carl gets hit by the Orchid Silence. Did not expect ABED from that range to catch him, and could not jump to his Fire Remnant that he had placed down.
ARTEEZY is going to be buffed up, ABED can go in first, so it's going to be very crucial for Blacklist about who's going to be in front to kind of take this first contact. KP can maybe live through it if his team is close by. But anyone else, they will die from 4 to 0.
The drag back, Omni Slash instantly deleted. Up the high ground, Jug goes, he gets stunned up in response, a great 2-man stun by Tims. They find the kill secured, Saberlight with the roar trying to disengage, Fly keeps him healed up. 2-man stun, Tims is dropping low, but the heal, it puts Tims almost at full HP again. They're going to chase for more while the zip comes out from ABED. The stolen roar onto Saberlight, holds him in place. Crit silenced up by the traps all over the place. Raven gets a double kill, but they get the quad for the side of Blacklist. Absolutely decimation coming through.
Solar Crest, Healing Ward, the Life Drain. You have a defensive Halberd from the Beastmaster as well if Raven does go in. And honestly, TA does get Halberd quite easily.
Oh, roar onto the techies. That's, well, he did do a lot of damage last fight. They're going to go in onto the techies, but they actually do not get any damage through. In response, Carl's going to be the target here. Quick jump in from Tims, gets a nice AoE stun. Saberlight's on the run. The Grapify comes in, keeps him alive. Pugna from Fly is going to be the target. They know they need to take him out. Omni Slash does nothing from the Juggernaut. He needs to dip out. Saberlight's going to get controlled up, and everyone needs to run away, but the lift onto ABED. The silence comes underneath. He doesn't have a BKB. He doesn't have a way out, and that's a triple kill for Blacklist. They took no damage whatsoever. Crimson Guard to the rescue.
Slowly coming.
Earthspike's also such a good... Everything you steal from Lion is great. Okay, going in. ARTEEZY dropping low, but Fly with the heal. Keep him going. And they clean up the tier 3 tower. The racks becomes a little bit more dicey because of course you can send the TA onto the high ground, but it's supports on the back line that need to be jumped. And Juggernaut doesn't have like a blink or anything to get on top of them. They need to use ABED, who's going to zip in, turn his attention to KP. Nice stun.
good
That actually
stuns.
controls up Raven. The roar gets spell reflected, but he's still gonna drop. KP on the side can get the brew split off to try and disengage. He is gonna be hunted.
Ogre
He's
seal.
had that little ogre seal, and he'll be able to get out. Spread all those splits across the map, and they will never be able to catch the Storm Panda. Well, they're looking for a fight. He also did get the free shard from the Tormentor, and Rubik Shard is pretty nuts because you can lift people away. Also, it buffs up some spells that you could possibly steal. Going in towards the tree line.
watching.
Jump onto Raven, he gets a blink away. Cuckoo takes some damage. The mines get placed all over the place. They're hunting for the supports, but Tim's, he's got the Ogre Seal, so he doesn't need to get any 4-staff shenanigans. Bruce Split comes out, crit is the first one dead. The lift onto the Jug, he needs 20 seconds for the Omni Slash, but Saberline's gonna get absolutely obliterated because the TA gets time to hit and they find themselves 2 supports plus the offlaner. Into the Roche Pit they go, Refresher to be secured.
Yeah, on BLACKLIST just outplayed them in this fight. Raven got a super clutch blink off when ABED was zipping on him.
Tim's is
casual
getting
Rubik
close to
inventory.
his Scyther's Vice as well. God, he's so farmed.
Lit
He's
us up
catching
again.
up to ABED and Saberlight. Brew
There's a
split.
split, they're gonna have to deal
Yeah,
with that.
this is for Megas. And actually, they force back Fly because he knows that's the annoying one. Raven's going to get jumped. He still has
Oh,
that
nice
Aegis
hex.
first life about to be dropped by ABED. This time, can he get away? Oh, just barely gets the zip off in time. Even get rid of the mine so that he does not drop. They're all falling back, but it's Megas that they're looking for. The mid-range racks also got taken down. Carl, they find the kill onto Fly, but he of course has the buyback available. Juggernaut's not going to be so lucky. He gets hexed up in the process. ABED with the save attempt. It's going to be the Swift Slash with that Aghanim Scepter. In comes the Omni Slash. Can he get the bounces? No! It's the save coming through with the Ghost Scepter. Didn't get the Nullifier off. He's trying to find a target, but they're dodging and weaving him perfectly around. Carl is still man-fighting on the back end. Jumps out of there, and they're just completely kiting ARTEEZY all over the place. Second brew split, this should be Megas, and they probably should just reset considering the HP and mana on Carl. He does get the Gouda, eats the cheese.
Not a
Not
hex.
gifted to him by the Brewmaster. Going in for the Storm, Hex control, Nullifier is there, there's no save. Fly even gets pushed forward in towards the mine by this God KP performance on the Brewmaster. And with the buyback coming through, it's going to be ARTEEZY and Saberlight against the world. Throws out the roar onto Raven. Do they have any damage to kill off Raven is the question, or will he just man fight? The Hex comes out.
They
ARTEEZY
can't.
is dead. Swift Slash comes through. Stays alive for a little bit longer. Going for Cuckoo. Gets
Oh, he
pushed
pushes
back
him
with
back.
the Psychic Headband. And ARTEEZY, this time you should finally drop
So
or
is-
not. He is man fighting, but eventually will actually drop dead. That level 20 talent of the Blade Dance lifesteal keeps him alive. Also, once Lycan gets at level 3, you get the cripple on the wolves. Sorry, you get the invis on the wolves. Level 4, you get the cripple. But once you get the invis, you have the E can just constantly keep scouting and harassing while First Blood gets secured in the bottom lane. Fly might die afterwards, try to stay alive a little bit longer, but we'll get right KP with a double. There is going to be a zip forward. Carl's still using that regen rune. Tier 1 tower towards mid's going to be the target. KP still has his split at the ready. He should be able to use it. Carl jumps away. One more fire remnant left for the Ember. But the tier 1 tower is dropping pretty quickly. Heal comes out. Hex onto
Okay,
Carl.
here's the
Ember takes some heavy damage, but Crit's going to be the one left behind. Hunting for more with that split. The 2 supports are in trouble. And a Fly kill. He's trying to heal himself up. But Tornado, upon catch, upon kill, because KP can just hit him with the good old Thunderclap. Actually misses the Thunderclap, or does it
Oh,
do
he
physical?
lives. No way,
No,
right?
it just whiffed. All over the place, Fly does die. ABED's
blast
gonna...
off.
Oh,
Oh, he
my
pulls it.
God,
What a
the
god.
mid-air drag back onto Tim's. That was disgusting. Going for the aggressive zip, gets immediately lifted up, but the finger from Crit will still find Tim's in the process. ABED needs to be
Chains,
careful.
roots, blood grenades.
Running out of
Hex.
mana. Carl does
Oh, nice
have
touch.
Searing Chains in 2 seconds, but ABED's too far gone.
It looks like they're looking a little bit bottom on ARTEEZY as well. With the
I mean,
void.
they can just chrono and interrupt his TP. He does have an Omni Slash that can be pretty nice. He does get it off. Crimson
There's a
Guard,
Crimson.
look at the damage. Which damage? Exactly.
What damage? Yeah. What did he do? Nothing. Okay, they're gonna go Roche. Well, at least ABED gets to still take the Aegis. But
Actually,
that's a
they're gonna
big
take
kill.
the Twin Gates.
Oh, they're coming actually, you're right.
There is
Oh, they're
no
pinging it.
chrono available though. And that's the scary part. They're dropping pretty low. Nice sun's coming through. But take some damage. KP still has the split, so they do have to be a little bit careful. On the side, it is going to be Carl charging in, trying to go for Saberlight. Saber Chad running through the trees. Bruce Split still going on. Raven with the bashes onto Fly. Can he get the kill secured? Yes, indeed. Actually, Carl comes in with the sneaky kill steal. It does get very scary once Saberlight gets his nullifier done. Like, the supports are nothing at that stage. Going in onto Cuckoo. Gets taken down before he can get any steals. KP does not have a primal split available yet. They...
Run, brother.
Yeah, they have Electric Vortex at the ready. He is very much in trouble. He's just trying to delay it as much as possible, but will be hunted. God, that hero is stupidly tanky.
It
It can
gives
be
you
a
less
bit
incentive
annoying,
also
but
to go back. Yeah.
that's all that it does. I mean, for the Pugna disc, like extra cast range in Netherworld, that's kind of what it does. You're not going to be life draining it anyway.
So what's happening here?
Oh, immediate jump coming out onto KP. And Tim's Nullifier gets
Nice
his chrono
done.
on the back line. Does he get the damage in? He's going for the line. Actually turns his attention towards Fly because he had a 2-man save there. Raven's dropping very low. Needs to leap out of harm's way. They find 2 kills. And a dieback came through. Cuckoo actually stole Omni Slash and was going ham onto Saberlight.
ARTEEZY
But
has
they're
no
going to
spin.
focus onto ARTEEZY instead. And the shapeshift's about to end, so Saberlight has to TP out. So yeah, you can throw everything and their grandmothers onto your opponents, but if he hits a chrono, it becomes dangerous as hell. And then you gotta build an MKB because you gotta kill a Brewmaster. That's not really a position you want to be in. But Roche is about to respawn.
Oh, they're all twin gating.
Yeah, they're taking the twin gates through. Roche is up in 10 seconds. Third Roche with the refresher shard. This is a huge refresher shard game. ABED. Smoke gets broken. Do they know? They do manage to get a catch onto the Juggernaut.
Hex.
But the Hex is perfect onto Raven. Can they go for the kill? Jump comes in. Omni Slash bounce around. Bosku is in a lot of trouble. Finger gets used. He's actually going to stay alive thanks to the Glimmer. Falls back. No chrono, no Omni. ARTEEZY is going to get smacked. Does stay alive in the process. Buyback comes out from Bosku and they need to disengage. Or do they? Raven's going to go for the right click fight up against Crit. Takes down the line on the side. But Buyback's aplenty on both sides. KP no split left in the tank either. He's very tanky, but he is finally going to be able to get control.
Nice.
Carl jumps in with a great slide to slow them down. KP is still not dead yet. Loadsharp, Spell Reflex, ABED is being healed in the process by Fly. Lift up, stun comes through.
The Lotus
Juggernaut,
Reflect.
ARTEEZY. Is he going to be able to stay alive? Actually, Raven's going to try and go for the supports, knowing that he does not have a buyback on Crit. He's trying to get the Hex off, does manage to get it casted onto Raven. But it is still the Juggernaut going hand. The 20, level 20 talent is keeping the Juggernaut alive. How insane is that? Life Shield coming through. ARTEEZY is still not dead. Heal from Fly. Try and keep him alive. Lift up, drag back out of range. Finally, they kill ARTEEZY. ABED gets the TP away. Fly is going to get hunted down as a last one to fall. But my God, ARTEEZY, they really need to rework that level 20 talent.
And now Blacklist are just in a sick spot where Shopify going for a 5-man smoke once more. Placing 2 wards, have the Hex. That's the Aegis.
Okay, that's a very quick Aegis kill. He also still has an Omni Slash at the ready. Raven jump in, has a chrono if he wants to use
chrono
it.
available.
Stays alive for a little bit longer. The Nullifier does come out because he finally did manage to secure it. Zip on the backline though. Cuckoo does not have a buyback, neither does Carl, so they do have to be a bit careful there. Crit's still alive. Glimmer Cape keeps him going. Raven, is he going to hit the chrono? Finally gets the catch going in for Fly. Pugna is dead and immediately turning his attention towards
the
chrono. Bash lock is there. And yeah, indeed, he had the refresh shot. Omni Slash comes bouncing around.
No mana yet.
Trying to soak it up, but KP is actually going to die. Gem gets dropped. And Carl and Raven need to be a little bit careful. He does have that mana available now on. And in front of the Roche bit, it's really who's going to get the first guys. Chrono
That's a
comes
Chrono.
out immediately onto the Juggernaut. He's going to get absolutely nuked. Do they have the damage to take him down though? He does get the Omni Slash in time. But great AoE Electric Vortex coming out from ABED to hold them down. Can they get
Got
the
the
kill? Carl
damage.
is dead. Tim's is going to be a second one following suit. And there is a minefield across the area, which is kind of neat. There's still Swift Slash available for the Juggernaut to quickly heal up with that level
He's
20
full HP
talent.
again.
And he's back to full HP. It's insane how much he heals with that talent.
ARTEEZY in the Chrono there. I mean, I'm pretty sure they did Bloodthorn him, but even then it was just not even close to being enough.
And
nice
also
force
no
stab
boost
on
split
KP.
available. Swift Slash comes out. Lift up, drag
lift
back
back.
onto the high ground. Tim's with the stun. He does get one connection with his stun. This is problematic because they need to disengage. No buyback available on Tim's. What can they realistically do? They probably have to forfeit this Roshan. If they can even keep KP out of there. Raven trying to slow them down. Carl comes in for the backline.
Carl in the
Carl
back, instant
needs to
hex.
be careful because he doesn't have a buyback. Carl is completely alone, jumping back towards the rest of his team. Completely. The fact that you can still use those creeps to make
I think
the
it's
TP
funny.
happen.
It's hilarious.
Another wolf comes through. That's actually so well done.
Oh, he bashed him instantly. Another bash. Hex.
Chrono comes out on the Juggernaut. Nullify use. The damage is going to be there. The refresher use. Can he get the
Chrono
kill?
him again. Oh,
The
the
stun
blast
is going to get interrupted, but they do find the kill. However,
There's
he
the
buys
buyback.
back immediately. Nullify onto crit. They find the line. 2 kills secured. ABED is zipping in, and so is the Lycan, but they don't have the Juggernaut yet. They just TP'd through, and they have all their spells on cooldown.
Maybe before they're ready.
Yeah, it's a
Because they're already
double
smoking
damage
up.
jug.
Oh,
Going
this is
in,
some scary
Omni
shit.
Slash
One dead.
coming out, and that
Two.
Raven is just gonna get annihilated.
Uploaded.
Does stay alive for a second longer, but immediately does buy back together with Cuckoo coming back into the fray. KP
Them AoE
still
suck.
trying to man fight here. The Juggernaut's Hex, they need to lock him down. KP's on the run. Carl, same story, but he's going to get Hex on the side. Tim's has another blast off in a second. And the Zip comes forward.
Nice
Misses
pull.
the blast off. Actually doesn't even use it offensively, but there's Raven back. And does he have the bashes galore to keep his allies alive? KP is going to drop
the
again.
buybacks.
4 buybacks on the side of Blacklist. Carl's going to drop. That's the last buyback available for the Blacklist side.
Well, that is...
Yeah, they're looking for a fight. KP's got the split in 15 seconds. The Chrono is up in 35. They just need to delay Roche being taken for that duration. Jump in onto Fly. The Pugna has a buyback at the ready, so we'll be able to rejoin as well. They've got the TP location right in front of them.
And the
Hey,
minefield.
the minefield. However, ARTEEZY is going for Roche. TP comes in from the Pugna. Fly needs to be careful. He's on the other side.
Yeah.
And Raven's looking for the Pugna, who doesn't have a way out.
Oh, that's a big
gets
deal.
Used, but Nullifier gets
Black
comes
hole.
in big. The catch on Tanuku, that's going to be a dieback number 1 being secured. Chasing him for more. Bruce Split has been
They have
used.
Chrono.
Raven's got the Chrono available right now, but they might lose Carl and the Ember Spirit in trouble. The Chrono, he gets hit by ABED. He waited, he catches him. ABED with a huge double vortex. Tim tries to get the stun in, but that looks like it's going to be everything, and it's only KP's last Bruce Split. He jumps back out in the nick of time, but it's gonna be the end. ABED, the hero save. GG gets called. That was MVP performance from ABED. 100%.